Hello, welcome back to Lady and the Frogs. So, today I am doing a very honest review of this, which I've had for 2 years. So, that's how honest it is. That's how much I've used it. This is the Big Bertha outdoor chair. It spends more time indoors than outdoors, but this is what it is. This is Salvador chilling on it with his pina colada. And I've hankered after getting one of these chairs for a while because we've had a few like bistro sets. In fact, I've got one here, which was cleaned yesterday but is now covered in pigeon poo. Hence why this spends more time indoors. So I've had bistro sets and chairs that have like broken. And my husband's got one of those like standard outdoor chairs, and he was like, "I'll get you one of these." And then I asked for this for my birthday. And the reason why is because it doesn't look shabby indoors. So this is what it's like as a normal chair. Obviously it's a beanbag chair. I'm going to show you indoors in a minute because it's probably slightly better sound wise inside. But the cool thing about it is that it turns in to a sun lounger, which is exactly what you want. And you can put all your snacks and things here. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. Anyway, I'm gonna go indoors because I fear that the sound is going to be off. And I'm going to run through some of the things which have annoyed me about this because I think it's expensive what it is. Anyway, I'll see you indoors. Okay, so here we are indoors. Right, I've brought up the website on my other phone because that looks really pink on there. Anyway, by the by. So it is currently £80. It's on sale for the next 10 days. I'm pretty sure, I got this as a birthday present. It arrived as a birthday present, but there's no way that my husband could hide it. I've actually still got the box that it came in. I've actually also got the instructions. So when this arrived, it was really quite aggravating. I've got all of the stuff here for it, and all the instructions on here on how to fill it. Because although this is what you see here, what you actually get in the post is this massive box. This massive box, and it's a big bag of beans. It's just a big bag of poly beans in there, and then that's all folded up at the top. That was like something else, and trying to fill that was crazy. There was like beans everywhere, and I'm just thankful that whenever I use the Hoover, I clean the chamber out and dry it. I leave it on the draining board. So the Hoover chamber was like completely clean. So we ended up using that to Hoover it up so that we could deposit all in there because there just literally wasn't enough beans. This is what we went through. I think I've got the footage on here. I'm hoping I've got the footage on here. So this is what we went through filling it. yeah, so I mean, we weren't best pleased after that. And I might add, what you had in there was not enough to fill that. I've ended up having to get more polybeans. So initially, the top was okay, but the bottom was really empty, and I've had to get another bag, another whole like bean bag equivalent, to fill the rest of it, so that it's actually like that now and it's actually usable. Yeah, that wasn't great, and I mean, the other stuff which they've got on their website, they've actually got like full sofas. I mean, there's a little picture of it here. So they've got like full sofas that you can get, and I've seen on the reviews like people are absolutely going nuts trying to fill it because it's just insane. But once it's all been done, and once I've got the correct amount of polybeans in it, it's been fantastic, and I've loved this. Now, like I say, I mean, I live in Manchester. It rains most of the time. I also have pigeons on the balcony. I've left that out a few times, and the pigeons are all over it. So that's one of the bonuses of it, is that it's wiped clean. That is something that I wanted. So it is wipe clean. So that is an absolute bonus. And it's also supposed to be UV resistant. Now, I've since looked on their website, and they have removed all statements that they made about it being UV fade resistant on here. I'm not quite sure why, because, well, I don't know. So what have they said? Product features. It is now saying it's made with smart canvas premium outdoor fabric, stain resistant finish. It did have a really nasty bird poo on it, and it did come out. I've had it in the bath and cleaned it, and it's really good. Yeah. Now, I think I probably do know why they removed the fade resistant thing on it. Excuse me, Salvador. So, this is the bit which has been in the sun. So, for the most part, this sits in my living room, and I use it as an armchair. And you've probably seen it in my previous videos. It's here all year long because I wanted something that was going to look okay in the living room. I'm sure that you can see on the bottom there, you can see a colour difference. I'm not sure how well the camera's going to pick it up, but that has been the bit that's been on the floor. So that's the original colour, and that's the colour of that bit that's been sun exposed. So yeah, that's a shame. But I mean, it still looks alright, doesn't it? So yeah, it's got a double zip thing in it here. So this bit zips, and then it's got an inner thing with a zip in it. And it's got two sections for it because that bit does it. It is great. I would recommend it. However, I would recommend that if you're going to buy one, you buy one when it's on sale. They do these sales quite often. They do them in the spring for the outdoor ones. And I think £80 is reasonable for that. You can get like knockoffs which are cheaper. But I think £80 is reasonable for that. That is a half price offer that's on the website at the minute. If my husband had paid £160 for that, I would have been annoyed. Not least because you have to do all this work yourself. When you get it, you have to get all the beans out of there, and you have to fiddle around with it, which is the most annoying part of it. 24 months guarantee. But is my guarantee based on the original one that I had that said it wouldn't fade? I don't care. I'm not. Can you imagine if I like moaned now and they sent me another one and then I've got to fill another one? I don't want to fill another one. I honestly, but I don't know if I would get. I don't know if I'd get like a sofa. I think that would drive me potty. But this is this kind of thing that is good for kids' rooms, is it not? Because it is durable. It hasn't ripped on me, and I'm dragging it in and out of the door a lot. Yeah, and I've got roses out there and aloe vera. I've got things which could snag it, and it hasn't snagged it. Yeah. Anyway, that's my review. There's nothing more to say about it really, other than it's a great chair, but don't buy one. Don't buy one at full price, otherwise you'd be disappointed. Let's see how much their sofas are. Adult bean bags. I'm sure that they had sofas on here. They had sofas on here 2 years ago. So they're sofas. So they do have sofas. Well, they do have sofas. They're £400 usually. Currently 200. So I don't know that I'd want a sofa, but it is comfortable. I'd say it's probably more comfortable. It's probably more comfortable when it's folded out. Do you know what? There was me saying that it was stain resistant, but there is this mark on here from that bird tooth that hasn't come off. That is annoying. Oh, all I did was leave it out one day. Why would it be on that bit? I can't think why it would be on that bit. No, I must have left it like completely out. Yeah. I'm a fool. You can really see the fade now, can't you? You can really see the fade there. Anyway, that's my review of it. You can make your own decision about it. It's great if you've got a garden. It's even better if you've got, like a sunroom that you can put it in for the rest of the year when it's pouring with rain. Because, can you imagine how awful it would be if you had like slug trails and things all over it? I wouldn't want to be like messing around wiping that down. But yeah, I think it's a good option rather than normal standard garden chairs. It's a lot more comfortable, and it's definitely what I want. So anyway, yeah, that's my video. I will be back to normal schedule one day. I don't know when that will be. Anyway, thank you for watching. I don't have an affiliate link because this is not an affiliate. This is just something I've had for 2 years, which I just thought I'll do a video of it because we videoed ourselves putting all the beans in it. So I may as well do like a proper 2-year review of having this. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been Linda. This has been Salvador, who is very relaxed. Goodbye. See you soon.